We're here today to tell City Council that they must find money to fund our schools. Parents, students, teachers, counselors, school staff, and many more are crying out with one voice, and that is fund our schools. Fund our schools.
Fund our schools. I went to public school, I got a great education, and the ways that funding and high-stakes testing are changing education make it less and less possible for today's children to have the chances that I had.
Today, we would like to announce the launch of the Full Funding Fridays campaign. Beginning tomorrow, every Friday, we're calling on parents, teachers, and students to wear PCAP's Fund Our Schools sticker or button. We'll have an action every Friday at a different school or other symbolic location calling for full funding for our schools. By showing up today, we parents and community members are telling our elected officials that our children deserve more. They deserve not to be subjected to overcrowded classrooms. They deserve to have enough desks so that students aren't sitting on the floors in their classrooms, and enough counselors as well as librarians.
There was a tragedy that happened where one of our students just last week drowned, and first day of school, there was nobody there except me who was notified, and I decided to come in to help the kids and work with the kids who were most affected by this and help them process this loss and help them go start the grieving process. And the point being that if you're a counselor in the school and you're there every day, you get to know the kids, you get to know their families, you get to know their needs, you get to know their problems. And the kids, if you do it right, they trust you and they come to you and they share with you and you help them deal with things and you help them work through things. And without a counselor in the school, there's no really anybody in there who's trained to do that and to be in the position to be accessible and available to the students in the school.
This is about children.
That's right.
We're trying to help kids be critical thinkers and problem solvers.
That's right, yes. They are.
And we don't have desks in schools in the city of Philadelphia. We're trying to get second and third graders to learn how to read, and we are collapsing classes to such a point that there are 60 kids in a class.
Yeah.
We're trying to say to high school students that you need to reach for your dreams. You need to have high expectations. And we have no more AP classes. Look at how the city is thriving. And yet what we're saying to our children is that you do not count. That's why I am back in Philly, and I will keep on being back in Philly because our children count.
I don't think that smart kids are only born in fancy suburban school districts. I think everybody can learn, but they can't learn if these schools aren't funded. And right now, my oldest kid is in a magnet school. The library is closed. There's no librarian. They're not circulating books. Can you imagine that? It's beyond the pale. We're reaching a new low, and I'm going to keep on showing up at everything I can show up to. So this does not become the new norm. This is a travesty. It really is.